It is a balmy 46 degrees out, and I'm out here at Schramm Park with Billy. Wait, Billy. All right, and we're gonna hit some trails here, and then we're gonna stop and make ourselves some snacks here later in the day. But we're gonna start off here at, I don't know if you'd call this a fishery, but take the stairs down, loop down to the trailhead, and then do the big loop and look for some of the old Adirondack shelters that were here. Okay, well, here's the first thing that's changed. There used to be stairs here. There used to be stairs that went down to the walkway, and apparently they have removed all the stairs. So I know that they redid the aquarium area recently. I wonder if they're going to redo this, but this is where we're starting. So we're going to head down. Wow, it's really loose dirt here. So take it easy coming down. Whew. All right, and you can see here where there were more posts. Interesting. I wonder what their plan is for this area. So I'm not sure if there's still fish in here or not. It doesn't look like this is.
Yeah, there's a sign setting up there.
Well, there's a sign back there that says the trail's closed. But the boardwalk is still here and in pretty good shape. Some benches here on the side. The water is really green here. It's a little fish feeder here, but it's empty.
Oh, trout.
Is it trout that's in there?
It's rainbow, yeah.
Well, there's still a lot of fish in here. But they got another sign here that says trail closed. A lot of geese down here, back down on the road, using that to get over to the trailhead. Here we are at the nature trail entrance. Let's see what the map shows. There are two trails, Trail 1 and Trail 2. There's the recently redone Exarban Aquarium. And we are right here, getting ready to hop on to Trail 1. And you'll see they still have marked on the trail the Adirondack Shelters. I know there's actually more in there, but I don't believe you can stay at them anymore. I think they're just for day use. All along this trail, there's these little signs telling you about trees and plants that are native to the area. There's a split. We're going to head up to the stairs because I don't think anybody has been using this trail for a while. And it looks like the stairs are cleared. But for a while there was a fallen tree on it. Here we are. So this is another trail that comes in. We want to continue this way. I don't know if you can see over there, there's one of the Adirondack shelters. This is the meditation shelter. And it's a nice little shelter. This is pretty small compared to the other ones that are around here because we set up hooks and we get hammock in these things. Oh, look at that. There's a geocache under there. Huh. Cool. Okay, we've left the meditation shelter. And they're going to continue down the trail. Eventually trail 1 will meet up with trail 2, and we'll take that. Another identification post here. Talking about the green ash tree. We are approaching the trail intersection. Nature Trail 1 goes to the right. Nature Trail 2 goes to the left. And there is a suspension bridge to the left as well. So we are going to go ahead and go left. It's a pretty easy trail. There are some hills, but they're really not that bad. And there are staircases that you can take. As we get further down here on trail number 2, we'll get closer to the 4-H camp. And we'll see some of those buildings through the trees here as we come up. This is part of the 4-H camp, I believe. Yep. And you can see they've got it cordoned off here with no trespassing signs. And we're still on the right trail. Do you think those are archery places?
Yeah, there's probably archery, some kind of a target. Most likely archery being that close.
Oh, there we are. There's our sign. That is the archery range. And we got a big sign up here for us. Talking about all the wildlife that lives in dead trees. And I can just make out the suspension bridge coming up here. And this bridge has been here for a long time. Like they have a warning sign up on it. No access beyond this point, Monday through Thursday, except for special hunt. All right, so, but it's Saturday. We're good. We got a service road that intersects here, but there's good signage here. Backwoods Trail number 2, this way. Another one of our signposts. This is about our friend the squirrel, or the tree rat, which is the most common name is tree rat. So here's some Adirondacks back here, and I camped out here like over 15 years ago. Not at these particular ones, but at another one we'll get to. They're very nice. Now they have posted that they close at sunset here, so don't think they allow camping anymore. But these are really nice shelters. Got a nice big fire pit here. A couple benches that you can sit on. It was a great place to come and camp. And then we set hammocks up inside the shelters. Nice little bench in there. Plenty of room. It was a great place to come. We could just come here in the evenings too. Hike back, have a fire. Have some bratwurst, some cheddar best brats. Enjoy those. It was always a good time coming out here. Getting back into the woods and then having a nice place like this to sit and make a meal and sit by the fire. So, and I think the next group we'll come to are the ones that I actually camped at. The last time I was here, which was a few years back, there were a lot of trees down and they had done a lot of damage to those shelters, and it did not look like they were doing any repair. I'm hoping that when we get back there, they will be rebuilt and in better shape. I'll leave this Adirondack shelter area and head on to the next one. Coming up on our next bridge here. This bridge is not a suspension bridge. It's more of a traditional bridge. Like I'm some kind of bridge engineer. It's just a bridge. A lot of little benches out here, usually near the bridges. It's a nice bridge. Nice little waterfall down there. Tiny, tiny waterfall. Seen a few people out here today. Group even came by on bikes. People are out enjoying the outdoors on these beautiful, beautiful days. All right, here's these shelters. Wow, it looks like they've cleaned up the trees. I might have to dig through my photos. I'm sure I have pictures of what it looked like the last time I was here. But we'll come up to these shelters, and then there was one other set of shelters that was a little off trail past these that I looked at the last time I was here as well, and they were very big disrepair. A couple benches down here, one with some trees on it. Another stream crossing. Not a lot of water down there. But yeah, they've cleaned these up. Does not look like they've repaired them fully, since one of them is missing a wall. And then there used to be a small outhouse here as well. But I don't see that anymore. But what I do see, at least in this one, there's an eye bolt right there. And there's another one over there. And this is where I hammock camped. Boy, it's been over 15 years. So it's interesting to see that that's still there. Let's see if the ones are in this one as well. Yep. And this is where my friend Todd hung his hammock. So these are in better shape than they were the last time I was here. These trees were all down. Oh, and I found the outhouse. And you can see that I don't think they're going to do any repair on this, because this roof is completely trashed. Probably when all those trees came down, and they've got it boarded up. It's not in good shape. Not in good shape at all. But the shelters aren't too bad. They are missing a little bit on this one. But you can see these big trees that fell down here, and there's still some stuff. These trees right here, these were all over this. There's a branch there. You can see there's some damage to this where the wall is missing. Of course, obvious damage there, but some damage up there on the roof as well. But this area is in a lot better shape than it was the last time I'm here. So I'm glad to see that they've at least cleaned up the trees that were down on top of these shelters, and I hope that they get them rebuilt, kind of shore them up, because this is a nice little area. The fire pit here is not in the best shape, but there are 3 benches. This was always a great place to come hang out with friends, sit by the fire, camp out. Oh, I love this park. We'll say goodbye to this favorite spot of mine. A lot of good memories here. Definitely great to come back and to see it, and to see it in a little better shape than it was the last time I was here. So off to the right, if you can make that out. Oh, sun. There is, it looks like there's just one shelter left there. There are 2 shelters up there. to see if there's a path going up to those. Okay, so here's the other shelters. Looks like there's a little path here. We'll see if these are in the same shape they were the last time I was here. Well, one of the benches is collapsed. Oh yeah. This is pretty much the way they were the last time I was here. This one is also missing a majority of its roof. Not in good shape. And this should be it for the Adirondack Shelters in the park. We are going to head back up to where Trail 2 will intersect with Trail 1. And then we will head back to a different parking area where we can intersect with a trail that will take us back to where we're parked and back to where there's a picnic shelter. So we can stop, make ourselves a little trail treat, and enjoy the rest of the day out here at the park. Another trail sign here about the owls of eastern Nebraska. And here's our trail intersection. So this will get us back on Trail 1. We're going to head to the left, and that'll take us to the other parking area. Just saw another couple groups of people out here on the trail. It is a beautiful day. This is really really nice for December. Another sign. This one's talking about the northern raccoon, or as we like to call him, the trash panda. I remember these steps and these roots and this hill. And there's another set of stairs here, but I know that this path actually will just loop around and meet where those goes. I'm pretty sure those stairs are not being used anymore. All right, we're getting close to the exit of this trail. I can see the picnic shelter up here. And it is not too far from the trailhead. Here's the path that would have gone down to those stairs. And this is a nice little day use picnic shelter here. The sun is just brutal on this part of the trail. Here we are back at the trailhead. The other trailhead. So we're on the other side of the park. So we started right here, and now we've ended right here. So we went ahead and did this full loop. We're going to walk the road down till we get to another day use area down here that has some concrete steps that will take us back to our parking area. Nice sheltered, covered areas. Beautiful view of the Platte. I don't know if you can see that in this camera, but it's a beautiful view from here. So what's that over there? Oh, it's a little seating area. Huh. Where you can learn about the Great Platte River. There's a nice little bench you can sit over there and try to read that, which would be like, for someone my age, it's like an eye chart. I can read the top line. That's it, doctor. Kind of a nice little spot. Kind of a strange area. There's no parking around here for it. You actually have to be walking or driving by. There's another one of these nice little shelters. Another little day use area. Lots of day use areas up here. It's very nice. It's nice that the state has these type of places, especially with all that's going on. It gives you a chance to go out and social distance a bit, get outside from your home, which I feel like a lot of us feel like we're stuck in these days. Here's our little cut across that will take us back to the parking area where the car is, and also where the little picnic shelter is. We'll stop and grab something to eat. And that concludes the day hike of the area. Schramm Park. We're getting back to the park. You can hear kids screaming over here. So we will then move over to a picnic day use area, make something to eat. Thanks for joining along. It's always fun to come out to get to this park. I think this is one of the little hidden gems that Nebraska has to offer, right next to the Platte River.